live in a cyber world. If you're looking for sex, it's very easy to find it.
Yes.
You know, you have sites like Ashley Madison, for example.
Oh, yeah.
You have apps like Tinder and Grindr and a lot of different apps that finish by ER. And
Yes.
this is where you're going to end up, by the way, if you abuse those sites. You know, what does that say about our society in general? You know, when you have sites like this, you know, where you can find sex anywhere you want easily, what does that say about us?
I think that it says that we're very much of, I like to say, a microwave society. We like things fast, we want things exactly when we want it, and we want to have very easy accessibility to it. What does it say about us sexually? Well, more sex doesn't necessarily mean better sex. So we can go out seeking sex, we can go out seeking connection, but it doesn't necessarily translate to better sex or better connection.
Are we bored?
Yeah. Maybe.
That's basically what it is. We're just bored sexually.
I think, well, I wouldn't say bored sexually. I think that maybe you just, people seek connection for many reasons. They can be bored, they're coming out of a relationship, they want companionship and company. There's many reasons why people seek out these websites. So whether you're married, like I've certainly seen my fair share of couples that have transitioned out of marriages or been in a partnership where, you know, they've been unhappy, they don't know how to communicate those needs of what's happening or how the relationship has eroded over some time. So a lot of times it's much easier to turn to an app, to turn to a website, to go outside instead of, you know, sit in that uncomfortable anxiety and really work through some of those hard feelings that didn't take one day to get to that space. But sometimes it's a lot easier for people to use these websites as opposed to deal with the issues that they really need to deal with.
And so how do you deal with that when you're encountered with a couple that one of them is, you know, using one of those sites? Is it salvageable or it's like the end of the road at that point?
Oh, it's never the end of the road per se, but it depends on the couple, it depends on the circumstance. Listen, these websites, there's nothing wrong with it. Fantasy is a very healthy and needed part of sexuality. We need it. We have to have it. It creates eroticism.
I have a talk with my wife then.
It creates eroticism. It creates excitement.
Yes.
Fantasy is very needed. I'm not concerned about the website. I'm concerned about the role that it plays for the person. If you're just using it to add to your sexual template, fabulous. But if you're using the websites and you're not really having the conversations you need to have, or you're escaping the relationship issues that are in your life, then that's where I would be, you know, concerned, because now it's becoming a problem and it's becoming a roadblock between you and your partner as opposed to enhancing your relationship.